Hey guys, welcome to the stream. So that was Bomb Rush Blush from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's the remix version. I want to start this off because we're going into the Lockdown Palace tonight in Borderlands. I don't normally do this sort of thing, but considering a lot of shit that's going down lately, I'm not gonna specifically talk about it, but I hope everybody is keeping safe at this current time. I just want to preface this right now because there's a lot of crazy shit going down, and I hope that nobody is in any immediate danger, and I hope we can have a good night and all this other shit. Because it all depends on the areas and crap that are affected by what's been happening lately. And it's sort of moved beyond what we were all stuck inside for. And it's all because people are certain people in this world are giant douchebags. And I'm referring to a certain aspect. Sorry for being vague. I don't like talking about stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? But everybody stay safe no matter who you are. Be proud for who you are. Be yourselves and always remember this sort of thing. So sorry for sending. Be yourselves. Be proud for who you are. Stand up for yourselves, and keep yourselves going. And hopefully keep out of trouble and all this other stuff. But anyway, guys, sorry for starting this off a little bit dismally. So how's everybody doing tonight? How are you doing, Zig?
I'm doing good. My favorite movie is on right now.
Ooh, what is it?
True Romance.
Never heard of it.
It's a movie that Tarantino wrote, but he didn't direct it.
I see.
Tony Scott, the brother of Ridley Scott, directed the film. He also directed Top Gun.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I never knew that such a small world Hollywood is, I guess. But yeah, I was out all day today for the most part. Working, and then I went out and ate lunch and shit like that. And I went to some stores. Basically, it's thick and thin of shit for the most part. But we're not going super, we're not going super ham on things. Well, I cursed myself. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I told you about, I was talking to people about my work, right? And for some reason, as of late, I've been saying stuff that's just been happening. So, an example of what I mean is, I forgot. We have to start all the way back at frickin'... This is the dumb. This is one of the dumbest parts about these DLC. You really have to kind of just.
I could sure use you to get out of doing some actual work. Come on.
But yeah, as I was saying though, I lately I've just noticed that I talk about something and then it happens. I was examples being I was talking about what was it? What was in recent memory that I'm trying to remember because a lot of shit just keeps happening because I bring it up and then it just that actually happened. But then the worst. I'm trying to think. Hard for me to think. But basically, I was talking about shit, then it just keeps happening. So it's not really on my mind all the time. It's literally just a random ass thing for the most part. An example is I was talking about my job, and we have a very unruly customer that two of my managers like to refer to as this specific part of the specific town in my state, drunk. She basically comes in either half drunk, or talks about how much she drinks alcohol, or like, oh, is this a medication good for taking while drinking alcohol? I have not seen her in literal months. Lo and behold, I brought her up like 2 nights in a row. She shows up today,
Oh my god.
causing fucking trouble. Thankfully, she didn't want. Thankfully, she didn't want like stupid shit like, you know, oh, like what booze can I drink with what booze can I take with my alcohol? Like I'm a fucking doctor.
Hell, I wouldn't even recommend that fucking shit.
Whatever, like, you know, we don't give her a specific thing. It's just safe to drink without. She doesn't buy the painkillers anyway. Because she's probably so like drunked out that she can't feel pain. So, like, I have no freaking clue what the hell she does. So, like, all I know is 2 of my managers called her the Rockville Center drunk, so I've just taken up to calling her that. Because she just comes in, she acts like a freaking. She acts like someone who's just like fucking hungover. Like she doesn't slur her words or anything like that. She's just like obnoxious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, don't come into a place, and like I said, like the whole thing that happened before the current events is what's going on now. It's literally just an excuse for people to be dicks to each other, especially the Rockville Center drunk. What the hell? What? I can explain. No, I can't. But yeah, especially the drunk. She's like, she's already obnoxious enough, right? But now she's just being like one of the worst. Like, oh, don't touch my items, blah 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 blah. It's like, no, I'll hold on to it. Come on, please please break your store's rules and like give me you know, the coupon offer. Let me buy 2 of these items. No, it's policy. And she gets upset, asks everybody. She asked everybody today what fucking like shampoo is like I don't even know.
Okay.
One of the new managers didn't know who the hell she was, and I had to explain. I'm like, have you met? I'm like, I went up to her. She had to deal with her, so I went over and said, have you dealt with her before? And she's like, no. And I'm like, yeah. She comes in all the time, and I had to tell her the story of the freaking drunk. She comes in all the time and asks like what painkillers are good to use with alcohol and shit like that. I'm like, and she looked at me like, I'm like, yep, that's serious, eh? And that's how I learned that she was asking people about like what freaking shampoo that like exists but doesn't exist in the store. Because half the stuff that like she wants doesn't exist. Like, no, there is no Tylenol amount that's safe enough to take with alcohol. You shouldn't be taking any painkillers with alcohol for that matter. God damn it. Like, you shouldn't really be taking any painkillers with alcohol if you want to like see the morning. That whole bullshit. Like, don't be a Max Payne. Do not be a Max Payne in real life. Speaking of which, you know what's very meta about Max Payne 3?
What about Max Payne 3?
You know he suffers from a painkiller addiction in that game, right?
Right.
And he's never had a painkiller addiction in any of the other games. It's not even implied. It's not even implied. But the third game is it implies that because we play the games as Max Payne and because we keep getting shot and shit like that, we have to take painkillers. We're the ones who gave him the addiction.
Oh.
Yeah. Max Payne 3 is really funny. Like, it's funny and fucked up at the same time.
Right.
Like, you ever hear about the demon baby in that game?
Demon baby?
Oh yeah, like there's like a mission, right? You have to like give money to people in order to like get back like the guy's wife or something like that. And you go to a stadium to pay off the You go to a stadium to pay off the whatchamacallit, and you can go basically it's a double cross and they try to kill you. As you go through the stadium, you get to like a resting area and you can find a television. If you turn it on, there's like a soap opera playing, and it's like one of those. It's like it really is one of those Spanish soap operas, right? It's playing in Spanish, like, you know, all subtitles, crap like that, right?
Right.
And what happens is like they're in like they're in like a hospital. Lady's pregnant. She gives birth and the baby comes out. It does the whole like bullshit soap opera thing. It's like some little fucking demon baby, and it's like related to South American culture. It's like some weird like it's like some weird backwards legged gnome thing.
Oh, like a satyr or some shit.
Yeah, except it's got like Xavier Renegade Angel legs.
Right.
Like it's a satyr, but it's like he's got man legs, you know. So the worst thing about it is just
So
like,
wait, does the baby patata like every 5 seconds?
no, I wish. It's not a Xavier Renegade Angel reference by any means, no. But it's like it's literally just like some like South American gnome thing.
Ah, I see.
And I'm like, well then, I want a garden gnome that looks like that. Give my like frickin' self nightmares every time I come home at night, seeing that fucking shit in the dark. What if you saw what if you had a backwards legged gnome like that, right? And you saw like, you know, you go out for like a night walk or whatever the frick, and then you go home, you just see that shit in the yard. Like that shit would keep burglars at bay and crap like that. Like they just see that thing in the yard.
Right.
But yeah, like Max Payne 3 though is like, why is it's like very fucked up is because the whole like they really go big on like the crimes that happen in South America, like human trafficking and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Like my favorite is the one where, because he's hunting down, he literally turns over a new leaf. He's trying to get off the painkillers and shit like that, and he's trying to redeem himself by figuring out who was like causing all the problems for the family that he's like bodyguarding and shit like that, right? So you just literally happen upon a human trafficking and organ smuggling ring.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like you just go to like the shitty part of town, and then like you go like the shitty part of town, and they're like, oh, like nobody's like that. Like you just get into shootouts because like people know who you are. Like the criminals and shit know who you are because you're Max Payne. Like, oh yeah, he works for the rich family. Like he's probably out for revenge, crap like that. So it's like, you know, or let's rob him or some shit, right? Like that's like the famous image of him on the cover. Well, like I guess like the famous image of him on the cover of the game of 3. And
right.
you just go inside of like this hospital area, and you just happen upon a human trafficking like ring going down, and he's like the doctor can't speak English. He's pointing his gun and he's like, what you fucking doing to people? You're turning them into fucking glue. Blah blah blah. I'm like, whoa, bro, what the hell's going on? Like by chance you just stumble upon this, and like it turns out it's part of like the whole big scenario. Like it's a much 3 is a much different game than 1 and 2. I can say that much. Like 1 is more spiritual in a sense.
Huh. Okay.
Because like the only way I say it's like more spiritual is because all the ties to Norse mythology, like the drug being called Valkyr and shit like that. And then like there's like this one nut job that you have to fight with like a double barrel shotgun, and his name, I forgot his name, but he fucking howls like a wolf, and he's like, I am the wolf, ow, ow, and shit like that, right? Like he's going ape shit in his own nightclub because he's high off his ass, and you gotta cut him down.
Right.
You know, like it's a really fucked up game. Like Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2. I like it's unintentionally funny. Because like there's like it's unintentionally funny, but I think there's like some parts that are supposed to be. Cause like there's this segment where a guy, you have to escort him. He's strapped with bombs inside of a mascot suit, right? And
Alright.
now where you're escorting him, it's like through a freaking whatchamacallit, like what the hell is the thing called? A fun house, right? And he can't fit through most of the doors.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, the costume's too fucking big, I can't get through. And like when he tries to get through, it does, like the head gets stuck, but his legs keep moving, and it does like the little cartoon, like he's going through the air for a second, and then he falls on his ass. And he gets back up. If he gets shot too much, he blows up. But like the worst thing though, at the end of the level, he dies anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's the worst type of escort, but I can't get mad at that because it's just like I was laughing my ass off the whole time. He's just that stupid suit. Like he said this stupid suit. He's like, oh my god, ah. He's like he doesn't want to die. He's like, ah. Ay.
Hey man, how you need some?
There we go.
How you keep yourself out of trouble?
Now we got this bad boy. Stormtrooper. I don't. Because they made it white? It's barely white. Like, it's barely that color. It's barely white, and it's barely the other color. Also, the only reason why I'm using this thing on the roads is because, well, it's slow as fuck. It's got the best armor.
I see.
Yeah. Once again, this is one of the reasons why Borderlands is best played with 4 people. This thing. This APC is amazing. When you got 4 people, at least. I like to, like, I just, it's a personal, favorite of mine, but yeah. But yeah, like, Max Payne 2 was, like, weird. All I remember from the game was that, like, there's this girl, I forgot her name, I think it was Vera or something like that. Like, a lot of those types of characters are named, like, Vera. But, like, she was working with the bad guy, and then not really, and then she was, like, you know, she was double, triple agent, that sort of bullshit. And then there was, like, an old lady with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Max in 2 is kicked off the force, so he's just like, oh, like, you know, he's still doing, like, he's still doing an investigation even though legally he can't, and then, like, it turns out the police chief's involved, and then, like, other shit. And then, like, he's in his apartment, there's some guy trying to snipe him from across the way, and, like, you're going through, because the apartment's just getting raided by, like, these dudes, like, it's just, like, a bunch of hired thugs, and, like, they're just harassing people, so this old woman just runs up, she just, like, kicks open the door, boom, boom, just shoots 2 of the guys, and she's just like, oh, what the fuck is going on, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm old, I can't be dealing with this shit, and then, like, she lets you go to her apartment, and she's just like, you don't fuck with the old lady with the shotgun. It's got a little. The funny thing is she's like feeble. She's like literally the stereotypical feeble one. She's got the big glasses on. She's got a shower cap on. She's in her freaking bunny slippers. Don't ask me why she's got bunny slippers. Like she literally came from like watching TV. I guess is the best way to put it. And she's like, oh, what the fuck? The people are shooting at the. I've never seen this crazy. I'm like this old. It's fucking stupid. And then in Max Payne 3, you get Demon Baby from the television.
Alright.
Oh yeah, and then like he manages to piss off the mafia. That's why he's in South America in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, there's a lot like Max Payne's got a lot of like weird shit going on in it. Like apparently one of the people who was, like, involved with Max's family's murder was, like, some dude who was addicted to a comic book. And he's like, Captain Baseball, like, whenever Mac's in his nightmares, he like you could hear this guy talk. He's like, Captain Baseball Bat Boy wouldn't do this or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Captain Baseball Bat Boy. And then the nightmares like legitimately fucked too. A lot of screaming, crying, all that shit. It's like, ugh. And like, it's cool it's cool on paper. In practice, it's a bit like meh, because like while it is fucked up to listen to, it's still very in action kind of boring because you're just running along like little bloodlines and shit like that. And it's not like precision running across like platformings on like a third-person shooter like that's not really fun. You don't gotta dodge or anything, but you still gotta worry about like all sorts of like stupid shit that can happen. And then I think like the first nightmare sequence, it actually ends with Max like killing the guy who killed his family. Yeah. Or no wait. Was that level of Nightmare Seekers, or was it actually you find like you play? That's like that like whole beginning part is literally the whatchamacallit, the introduction, like how you play the game and all that crap. Like, you know, do this to dodge roll, turn like you turn your family. I haven't played Max Payne in years, so I don't remember off the top of my head if that's how they did it. But kind of weird.
I've never played any Max Payne game. I just know, you know. Yeah,
kind of weird. Ironically, my cousin showed me that game. Like my older cousin. And I forgot how old I was when I played. I was like in 2nd grade when I was playing Max Payne. Like,
oh, okay.
Like, the first interaction you get in Max Payne when you're in the subway, like the first real level. And by the way, that game was I should say this too before I continue. It was on the Game Boy Advanced. That's how many things it was ported to. PC, PS2, Xbox, wasn't on the GameCube, but a lot of games weren't on the GameCube. But Max Payne comes out, and the first level of the game, you see like two guys trying to disarm like I think C4 or something like that, right? And like the guy, red, blue, or green. He's like, I don't know. It's either red or like. But the guy's like trying to cut the wires. Like red, blue, or green. His buddy's like, I don't know. It's either red or blue in the movies. He's like, okay, so green. No, not the green one, you idiot! Boom! They blow themselves up. They blow themselves up, and they're just like, oh shit. But it took out like 2 like enemies for you to face. They killed themselves like idiots trying to disarm C4 the wrong way. But video game logic and all that crap. Like it's not that big of a whatchamacallit though. Like, you know, it's not that big of like a whole fucked up thing. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It's just like, I don't want to say violence begets violence and that sort of shit, but it's just like, oh, well, that's how the game be, you know?
Yeah, I know
sort of realistic, not realistic. It's just a fun little action game. But once again, when you're playing games like that in 2nd grade, in a Catholic school, oh yeah, no, this Lamb of God has been corrupted. Yeah, what other fucked up games have I played back when I was in Catholic school in like 1st and 2nd grade? I'm trying to remember. Well, I've done a lot of I've done a lot of stuff, like, I watched, like, you know, the Adult Swim shows, like, who didn't, though, is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Unless you had, like, a staunchly, like, religious family who was just like, devil show, devil TV, devil, bleh! Like, you know, like, who like, didn't sneak and watch, like, the television at night.
I'll say everybody did.
Oh yeah. But like, it's really hard. Like, it's really hard because, you know, I just have like good memories of playing games. That's it. It's not like I don't associate it with me being in, like, you know, a young child playing like some really fucked up mature rated title.
Right.
But I think that's why I like all the weird types of games I like and shit like that. But The worst, the worst of it definitely was, I still say that arguably the worst was, like, Max Payne, just because, just the content, the drug use, the, like, crazy people, all that crap.
Right.
Dude, like, that's pretty much it, really, with that sort of crap. Like, that was like the most fucked up-ish. Because, like, the other games that I played that were, like, mature were very much, like, mature in tone, but they really didn't have, you know, they were mature in tone and, like, the way they did, like, Soul Reaver 2 and shit like that, but it wasn't, you know, that, it wasn't, like, you know, very staunchly done, like, you know, Max Payne, where it's, like, real-world crap, I guess the best way to put it.
Right.
Yeah. Any games you played like that, where it's just, like, completely out of, like, left field in terms of, like, violence and shit, or when you were young?
Well, that's the thing. I didn't really play any violent video games when I was, like, much younger.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I did play GTA at a neighbor's house, like, many years back.
I remember
But other than that...
I remember the first time I played GTA 3, I saw, like, 3 dudes in, like, the introductory level surrounding a machine gun. I wanted to fight them to get that machine gun. Like... man, sees 3 dudes down an alley. I've learned my sees 3 dudes down an alley in a video game. I want to go fight them. Vidgy games, Zig. Vidgy games.
I know.
But yeah, like, GTA... Wait, please tell me that your experience with GTA was, like, when you played at your friend's house, like, you know, you and your friend had to play it nicely when the parents were around, like, nobody was running over anybody and shit like that?
No, we were just in, like, you know...
You got away with it?
Her room. We got away with it.
Man. I remember another. Well, Resident Evil technically speaking too. Oh my god, these guys won't go down. Yeah. What the frick? Like, my machine gun isn't working. I can't really get them with the rocket launcher.
I know.
Ugh.
But...
You go, Zig. I was just about to say that this is a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, it is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It really is hard to think because it just all blends together, doesn't it?
Yeah, really it does blend in when you're trying to think of, like, games that have, like, mature themes and whatnot, or, like, you know, mature aspects.
Like, I never played Call of Duty when I was, like, in grade school. I played it in middle school and shit like that. You know, I guess the prime age of playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But I really wouldn't call that game, like, mature or, like, extremely fucked up. I'm just running. Like,
yeah, at this point, just, oh, fuck me.
How are these guys, like, this isn't even a fire rifle. I know they have, like, resistance to damage, but all the other dudes go down. What the hell is going on here?
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm pressing buttons, nothing's working. Ay. Man, we go from a game like Ty to like this, and it's just like, watch me die a lot, getting shot up. No. Ugh. I want to make a joke like shit like this don't happen in Borderlands 2, but I'm like, I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Yes, hold your tongue,
I
man.
said it anyway, but I don't give a shit. No, like shit like this don't happen in Borderlands 2. It happens. It happens anywhere. These guys just won't go down.
Why won't you die? No, machines.
Oh, now his health is dropping. Well, alright, that guy, understandable, he's a badass pyro. Okay, I can get that. I can get behind that crap, right? No, the other guy, the regular Lance Pyro, why he not die?
Yeah.
Shields up. Shields down. Oh my god.
I'm thinking of, hey Marek, I'm thinking of like getting into like the Metal Gear games. Which one should I start with?
Well then, that's a good question. Alright, so I'd say the super easiest one to get into is Metal Gear 5. Hands down. Because just the controls, the game plays great. That's the best thing I can say about it. I don't particularly care for the story and other things like that. I like, all intents and purposes, it's a useless title, right? And it could honestly, and it honestly barely feels like a stealth game.
Okay.
But, like I said, it's the most easy, I guess it's like the easiest to get into. But you gotta like play through grinds and other crap like that, right? So, you gotta deal with like a lot of bullshit. So, now, Metal Gear Solid 4 is another one to get into, but it's only been re-released on PlayStation consoles. So, it's only on PS3, and that's it. Not on PS4, not on, like, any other console.
Really?
Yes.
That kind of stinks, because I know 4 is like one of the good Metal Gear games and shit like that.
It's one of my two favorites. Then, there's Metal Gear Solid 3.
Snake Eater, right?
Yes. Now, alright, now, let me, before I say Metal Gear Solid 3, I have to point this out. Before you play this game, you should know that there are two versions of the game, and I don't just mean Substance and actual Snake Eater, like the two, the game, like there's two different types. There's Metal Gear Solid 3 Substance, or Subsistence, and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. One of those games, one of those versions of the game, I forgot which one, has fixed camera angles. That game is nearly impossible with the fixed camera angles, unless you're extremely good.
Okay.
Snake Eater, like, the one that, like, the actual, like, free cam Snake Eater, that whatever version of the game it is really damn good. I'd recommend playing that one first. Now, two is a mixture of, like, it's evolving from Metal Gear Solid 1 to 3. And then you got Metal Gear 1 and 2. So, I'd honestly say try out Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear 2, you are going to have to worry about a completely different gameplay style. Let me put it to you like this, right?
I see.
1, I'm probably not gonna make any friends by saying this. 1 is like Pokemon or Zelda, but with stealth mechanics. Like hide behind a box, enemy can't see you, etc., right? Like, that's how it sort of goes. And it's on a sort of grid format, like I said, Pokemon or Zelda, when you're moving around the map.
Right.
It's very easy and fun to get a hold of the controls and play through the game. The bosses are very Metal Gear, shoot to kill, all that crap. Like that's how that sort of shit goes. But you got to worry about the you have to worry about the whatchamacallit though. Like what's the word I'm looking for? Just don't don't really play the don't play the NES version. Whatever you do.
That's the one with the Ultra Games version, right?
Yes, because it adds segments that weren't in the original game. It completely fucks with like parts of the game that make them nearly impossible to play, like the toxic
Uh,
gas in rooms and other things like that. It's best played on an emulator, or it's best played on MSX or emulator, or if you get the collection on the the 360 or the PS3, play it on those.
okay.
And then there's like the two handheld titles. Not and Acid doesn't count. Like there's a reason why it's called Acid, and Metal Gear Acid is just batshit.
What about Peace Walker? Because I know Johnny Galaxy has that game and he's played it before.
Peace Walker's fun, but I wouldn't recommend it to a first timer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me explain it to I'll explain it to you like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about, because it's mission based, so you go to areas based off of like whatever mission you have at the time.
Right.
So a lot of the levels are the same, and there is some grinding,
Mm-hmm.
only because like the plot dictates it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's involved with the actual Peace Walker project. So I forgot. Can you kidnap soldiers in that? I forgot what you do in that Peace Walker.
It's been a while since I've seen like any gameplay of it, so.
Also, it's multiplayer as well too, so you can actually play it with people.
Oh, that's cool.
The biggest issue with Peace Walker though, one of my problems, if you make the screen too big, because it makes you set like your screen size, at least in the 360 version, it's very hard to change it back, like very hard to scale it down, and you can actually put QTE prompts off screen.
Oh.
Yeah,
That sounds like a fuck.
not fun, I can tell you that much. Like, especially with the grinding and having to do missions over and over again, if you mess that up, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't know, like, they give, like, some of the giant robots in the game, like, adorable voices, and they did a Monster Hunter reference, despite it being Konami, not Capcom.
Oh, okay.
You could fight a living version of Metal Gear Rex. Once again, it goes with the grind. It goes with the grind. Oh wait, I gotta get the racer. That's the worst part I could say about the game. The grinds.
The grind trademark.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4 don't have grinds whatsoever. Same thing goes for Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2. They don't have grinds either. Peace Walker has a grind. In theory, there could be a grind in Metal Gear Solid 4, but here's the thing. The Drebin points you earn by playing the game and doing just random shit and or picking up weapons. And you really don't need to buy, like, weapons in the shop. You get enough there. Like, there are some cool things you can buy in the shop, but those go on sale, too, so you don't have to collect that many Drebin points. And plus, the game is so fun anyway, you're going to be replaying it a lot, and you're going to be getting, like, 7,000 Drebin points for, like, every boss weapon, I think it was. Like, 70,000. Like, I forgot how much it was. It was, like, different for each gun, but you get, like, all sorts of cool shit for just playing the game, so.
Yeah.
Not much you can do. Like, that's the fun part about 4. There's a lot of secret stuff you can do that no one ever talks about, because, they want to talk about how the story makes no sense, even though it makes sense in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a fun game. Like, talk about grind, the long drive to this place is like a pain in the ass. And we're barely done. We're barely done doing these quests. Son of a bitch. We fucked that up big time.
Yep.
We're almost done with story content. We're barely done with side quests. And this game is like, ugh. The DLC, I really don't like how it starts you off back at the beginning. That's a pain in the ass. Borderlands 2 got it right with that, how to do this properly, but nope. Not this game. Oh, and you might be wondering why I left Metal Gear Solid out of that, out of the list of games to play.
I know you don't like that game, so...
It's not that I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it. I did not expect it to be the way it was. It looks like... Oh, like... You ever watch a game and then play it?
All the time.
Yeah, it's like you expect the game to be smoother than it is.
Yeah.
It's not. Like, let me tell you something about like experiences. Like, you know, certain people don't have, which is cool. You know, everybody has different ways of playing games or different ways of enjoying games, right?
Right.
But I like need to know how the game how the game feels in order to like fully understand it before I play it. So when I expect Metal Gear Solid 1 to be extremely smooth, then I actually play it and I'm like, wow, this is so clunky.
I'm not surprised that it's clunky, considering that it's a PS1 game. Like, from... Wait, was Metal Gear Solid a launch title?
I don't know. But I can tell you this much. When Metal Gear 1, like on the MSX, it's really fluid.
Yeah.
Like... But by the way... I told you... Someone said because the game was old, it's bad.
Oh, I remember that from your fucking Saints Row 4 stream.
Yeah. It's old, therefore it's bad. And I'm like, no, that is a flawed argument. Son of a bitch. I'm dead. And we activated the 360 no-scope glitch. Woo!
I love the 360 no-scope glitch.
Fucking MLG! No. Imagine if we go, like, fully MLG.
Oh my god. At that point, I'll just break out the map too.
Her blank. You get the hit scope, the hit scan or whatever. Look the two.
Oh, and then you just hear like 50 dubstep tracks play all
Wombo
at
combo. Wombo.
I actually had a fucking game that was pretty much like that. It was called Quick Scope Simulator.
Oh my god, I know about Quick Scope.
Wait, do I still have it? Do I still have it?
Oh fuck
do
yeah!
I still have it on my.
Oh fuck yeah, cunt!
Oh fuck yeah, cunt! I swear to God, there was this one fucking voice clip. I still have it.
Mom, get the camera!
No, not even. There's this one where this kid's going, "Are you kidding me?" And I swear to God, it sounds exactly like my brother when he was fucking 10 or some shit.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Collateral! Oh, yeah!
Get a wheel. Fucking nobody ever talks about this. It's Counter-Strike for kids! Get a wheel.
Oh, I remember that.
Get a wheel gun. Get a wheel. He's 10 years old. He's already talking about drive.
Drive-by.
Frickin' get a wheel gun. Get a wheel gun. A wheel gun. Meanwhile, in Counter-Strike for kids, you're snapping puppies' necks and using them as grenades.
Use an axe to chop down a tree.
No. Oh, but that video aged like fine wine. No, Zig. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. George Lopez, hey! Mr.
George Lopez. I'm sorry, Mr. Lopez.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lopez, but you have cancer.
I thought it was you were canceled.
I thought he said he had like cancer. Well, either way.
That fucking Photoshop job.
Was that still Counter-Strike, or did they actually go in like Gmod for that shit?
I don't remember.
Man,
I think it was like Counter-Strike.
The golden age of Gmod before SFM took over.
Mm-hmm.
Zig, we gotta go on a quest to find the... When you go on a quest, right, you find the last Jack in the Box in the world. And it turns out it's a Taco Bell. How do you feel?
You ate his face? That's
What?
how I feel. Don't you remember? Don't do it. Don't eat my face. Do not eat my... You ate his face?
Fucking Jack in the Box. I want Jack in the Box now.
Oh.
That's what happens when you don't know how to drive. You get blown up.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do a proper 3-point turn. Kerblam!
Yeah, that's how they do the fucking driving tests nowadays.
You wanna like roll over a mine, but boom, shit like that. They just blow right the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme baseball. It's just like regular baseball, but now with landmines. He's on first. He's going to second. Oh, he just hit the landmine, but made it. Oh, almost to third and just rammed that landmine. Oh man, they're gonna be picking. They're gonna be picking out of the outfield for hours, man. I don't know. I fucking love. Dude, that's some shit though. Like, get a wheel gun.
Mm-hmm.
Get a wheel gun. I've never had to deal with like stupid squeakers on like when you're playing like video games like that. You're going on like COD. I've never had to deal with that shit. I know a lot of people have. It's a real thing, but
I know it's a real thing.
yeah, it's just like
Most of the squeakers I've like dealt with.
you have nothing nice to say, Zig. You just don't say anything at all.
Oh no. I'm not saying it in like. I'm not trying to say it in like, you know.
No, I know. No.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I remember there was this one like kid, and this was on like when I used to play Left 4 Dead on like the Xbox and shit.
Oh boy.
I just remember just going into like lobbies, and the first thing they'll ask you is like, "Hey, can you talk?" And if you don't answer, they'll just kick you.
Oh my god.
Maybe I don't feel like talking to you, fucking douchebag. But yeah.
Well shit, we keep fucking this up. A simple jump, we can't even perform a simple jump.
But yeah, I remember this one time I was on a Left 4 Dead 2 lobby on Xbox.
Yeah.
And there was this one kid who was like, "When are we gonna run into Mr. Chargy?" And everybody just fucking kicked that player afterwards.
Oh man, that kid just wanted to play Left 4 Dead 2 and you just removed him from the game.
There ain't no Mr. Chargy here, kid.
No, Zig.
And looking back on it, I feel bad because I actually I did vote yes to like kick him.
When do we get to Mr. Chargy? You ruined his life, Zig. He just wanted to play Left 4 Dead 2.
Kid, if you ever run into this stream, I apologize for that shit 10 years ago.
Who the heck are you? he's probably like some mathlete now. Like he was never good at video games and he forced himself to be good at like something else. And he's suffering. He's suffering because of that thing. And he actually manages to hear this and he's just like he just plays like the fucking sad tune on the violin. Where am I getting shot from?
Oh.
Like he's like you kicked me. Oh my god. When do we get to Mr. Chargy Zig? That's on a level of tell me about the rabbits, George. Oh my god. Alright. I'm fucking glad my high school didn't tell us to do fucking videos about that. Like, video projects on, like, what the fuck was that? Of Mice and Men? Cause, if you've ever, like, the stupid part is, they upload them to YouTube, they don't private them, right?
Oh.
Because nobody knows that. If you just type "Of Mice and Men" school project on YouTube, you'll see it. Like, it's there.
I remember this one fucking video that I saw on, like, one of those compilation videos.
Yeah.
And it's this kid, you know, this young kid reciting the fucking Constitution while doing, like, some weird interpretive dance. And I swear to God, the kid sounds and looks exactly like me before before my fucking balls dropped and shit. I saw this video and I'm like, holy
It's your doppelganger, Zig. It's
my fucking doppelganger.
No.
Imagine if it's like some sort of like weird homunculus or some shit like that.
Talk about weird homunculuses and doppelgangers. So, I was watching World's Dumbest one day. One of my friends got me into the show, so I'm watching. It's canceled, sadly. It's all that stupid
I
bullshit.
loved World's Dumbest when it was on True TV.
Yeah, it got canceled, but they got the frickin' they got like this one like the World's Dumbest, and like they were showing like these dudes who were fighting in like some frickin' like grove somewhere, like they're in like this like weird like field of grass, and then like there's this big guy comes out with this like frickin' halberd and shit. It looks like me. Doesn't sound like me, but it fucking looks like me. And then he's fighting his friend who has a frickin' trilby and a trench coat on, running around with like nunchucks.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, oh my god, this fucking like we found my doppelganger, and he's like somewhere, I think in Scotland. Then there was also
my favorite segment from actually I have two favorite segments from like World's Dumbest.
What is?
Both of them have to deal with like, Black Friday and shit like that. Or like
oh no.
The launch of a certain like, fad and shit.
Of course.
There was a fucking rampage at the Circuit City.
Oh no.
For, the PS3 because that, came out and shit, right?
Woo! Spider-Man, what's a cracking, baby? Aye.
And then, what else?
Wait, that was Best Buy. That commercial.
Yeah, that
Spider-Man,
was
what's
Best Buy.
cracking, baby? Woo! Yeah, get the girl, save the day.
Then what else? Oh, there was this other one where it was like from 1983.
1983.
And it was like this store, and it was just, some weird Black Friday thing for like, the Cabbage Patch Kids, because that was fucking popular at the time.
Oh no.
And there's this one lady with like this little girl crying and shit, and she's like,
ooh.
This lady just went up to her. Ooh, that's nice. Anyway, what was I saying?
Lady with her daughter crying over Cabbage Patch Kids.
This lady just went up to her and just grabbed the doll out of her hand. Is this what Christmas is about? A grown woman taking a doll out of a child's hands? And one of the fucking commentators was like, That's not a young child. That's not a young. That's not a young girl. That's Leif Garrett back in his younger years, and they show like a picture.
Oh my god. Wait a minute, where's Leif? Oh my god.
Leif Garrett.
No, there was like I have a few different things, but basically the one of the funniest ones was they had this was kind of stupid though. So they had a guy, right? Like this car was running rampant in the street, and there was this dude who comes running out, and he's like, I think the car's like brake was broken or something, and it wouldn't stop. So what is this one guy's bright idea? He freaking like pulls out his rifle, his pump rifle, and he starts trying to shoot out the tires as this thing is just like doing donuts in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Like
oh, I have another one.
Oh boy.
I remember this one where this lady got pulled over because, you know, she was driving while intoxicated.
Oh no. Oh no, these are always great.
Anyway, she starts like, you know, she's like, can I just say something real quick? And you know what she fucking does?
What does she do, Zig? What does she do? Enlighten me.
She fucking sings. I
think I remember that.
Love you.
I think I remember that.
And she's, no, listen, I'm a fucking housewife.
Well, we got a Karen before Karen's.
I just want you to know that there's a person out there that loves everybody.
Look.
Why? Thinking back to it, it's just
what
like,
the frick
it
was
like
this?
a fever dream.
Oh shit.
Oh, hi, Mini Steve.
Okay, that happened. I'm like, wait a minute, there was nothing in here. I'm like, oh. Pop. And he's dead. There was like, they were talking about some dude. They were talking about like some dude one time where like he was doing songs or something like that. And like he was doing like, oh, these are rap, but with bullets as beats. And he going like burst, and then like they're making fun of the guy. This is where I got my little quote for like the fucking pistols go pop pop pop, shotguns go boom, rifles go da da da.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like stupid. Like they're shooting guns as part of the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's actual beat. It's gun, because it's with gunshots. And they were talking about like Biggie Smalls and shit like that. And it's burst, beat with gunshots.
And the thing goes
Oh my god. Like what? Oh, one of the freaking things, like they were talking about like the entrepreneurs and shit like that. So one of the things that someone made, it was a little plastic shot cup that was like worth $20, and you got like a USB drive with it, and what was in the USB drive was a bunch of songs. And the songs were related to a game called 20-second shots, where every 20 seconds you have to take a shot of a drink. And the songs are some bullshit like this: do a shot, 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 do a shot. Like that fucking level of crap. Do a shot, 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 do a shot. And then there was one episode I've never seen again since, the titty bear.
Oh my god, I know about the titty bear. Oh my god, speaking of like weird infomercials, I saw this one weird ass infomercial that was like uploaded onto YouTube.
And it's like,
oh my,
it's like legit, right? Like real one, like real cursed infomercial.
No, it's real. Like people said, oh, I've seen this at like 3 a.m. I thought on like Adult Swim and shit, and I thought it was just like one of their like, you know, infomercials that they usually do, where it's just like
the fake ones.
The fake ones, but no, apparently it's real. It's called the Room Protector.
The room protector.
Yes, the room protector, you see.
What does this room protector do?
Oh my god. It's basically a glorified nightlight. All it does is it like shines like colorful lights and shit to like ward off the monsters and the things that go bump in the night.
Why? Who paid for this?
This is an actual fucking
Who
thing.
made this?
The funny part is that they had a fucking website. They had a fucking website where you can buy it. It's not even up anymore because who the fuck actually paid for this shit?
The Space Jam website's still up.
I know the Space Jam website is still up because the Space Jam website is a fucking national treasure.
And I think the Calamity Jane website either went down last year or it's going down next year.
Well, it's probably going down like soon because
You better play that Calamity Jane Flash game before it goes away. I don't even know what Calamity Jane is. It's just a cartoon that I heard about. but
the room protector.
The room protector.
You just killed your own.
Found it! I found the fucking thing!
Please tell me this is on par with Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
No, this is like I wouldn't say it's like on par, but it's in its like weird like.
It's in the same category.
I don't know how to.
Or it's like not
it's
even
in the.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Here, I put it in the general in the fucking Starport stream.
You can play it on the bot if you'd like. It'd be funny to hear this shit.
Okay, you asked for it.
No context. This is gonna be. I heard something over the back room. I thought that was it. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it like chanting?
No, that was my fucking.
Healthy tool. Positive, healthy parenting.
Positive, healthy parenting.
You're not scared in your room at night, or if you're afraid of the dark, you don't feel safe. Get the room protector to protect your room. Just enter your code, and advanced technology clears your room of monsters, zombies, ghosts, scary things on TV, and all imaginary danger, so kids can feel safe and get a good night's sleep. When kids are scared, they don't sleep well, and parents don't either. A bad night's sleep can make things stressful and affect behavior at home and behavior and performance in school.
Oh
But if
my
your
God.
parents order at roomprotector.com, you can just enter the secret code, and your room protector uses 3D monster jamming technology and ultrasonic
3D
beams
monster
that
jamming.
penetrate behind curtains, into closets, and even under beds. To clear your
I could
room
imagine
from
this thing,
imaginary
you
danger,
turning it on, and it's just like a laser.
create a calming protective shield, and then the calming green light blinks
Oh, shit.
every 15 seconds. So if your child wakes up scared, they can see it blink and go back to sleep because they know they're still safe and protected. The Room Protector is an affordable tool created by parents for parents to help kids feel safe and secure at night, because a good night's sleep makes things happier and less stressful for the entire family. Doctors and studies tell us that children often fear imaginary things, and that these fears are very real to children, causing them to feel scared and anxious, and can keep them from getting a good night's sleep. But the Room Protector helps your children feel
Like, I just imagine this thing, like, you turn it on and it starts shooting lasers all over the house.
and experts confirm what
Like Simon Belmont comes running out of the closet, swinging his whip around. Like, like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. What the fuck is going on? Whoosh, Dracula, like, comes out of the fucking... he comes out of the attic or something. Like, blah, like, holy shit, there's fucking lasers in Simon. Oh my god.
And a free Monster Glow bracelet to keep kids feeling safe around
Monster
the house.
Glow bracelet.
Parents aren't afraid of the dark, but kids are. And as a parent, you want your kids at any age to feel safe and get a good night's sleep. The Room Protector can help you feel safe. But this is a limited time offer, so you must order now.
No,
Free
Mr.
nightlight
Shank is going down.
when you order. Even teens love the secret code and built-in
This is so
nightlight.
unfitting.
So if you get something, whatever you're afraid of, the Room Protector protector can help you feel safe
the room
and
protector and him getting attacked by a serial killer.
You see this, kids? This is the real danger right here, not the fucking monsters and shit that go.
Imagine you turn on your room protector and a serial killer breaks in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Told you to, but I'm sorry. I need a minute.
Oh,
Girl,
fucking. I can't anymore, Zig.
You want to hear the comments for this?
Okay, go for it. Read the comments. I'm curious.
Is this real? I just saw this on TV. Who would buy this?
Parents who are desperate for some fucking
Where
sleep.
can I buy this? Website keeps saying it's out of stock.
Is it real or is it fake, I wonder? Like,
I'm pretty sure this is fake because it doesn't even show like an actual, you know, fucking thing. Just like a 3D model with like, you know.
the website
It's
says it's out of stock. Maybe it was part of
Website.
an ARG or something.
I wouldn't be an ARG.
Like, talk about ARG. Well, there has been a lot of ARG set up by Adult Swim. Like, there was one thing, like, they had, like, a weird live show that you could call into. And then, like... I remember I was watching it one night, just, like, out of curiosity, and lo and behold, guess who calls in?
Who?
Pan Pizza.
Oh my fucking god.
And the woman on the line, like, she starts yelling at him, and he's like, oh, and he gangs up. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen. And that was, like, the last time I watched it. I only watched that one night, and then it just so happened, like, was that Pan? I was like, I'm like, this is before I was streaming, so I'm like, you know, like, me in the glow, I'm just like, me in the glow on my computer screen in the middle of the night, like, I got the TV on for background noise, and I'm like, listening to this stupid shit, and next thing you hear is like he's like, hello, and I'm like, and then it's like, oh, and they're like, what, like, yeah, what is it, like, why are you calling, da 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 da, it's just like, you know, I guess she's doing, like, something, like, she's sort of scripted to say, and he's like, oh, and he's like, you just hear it, just like, defeated, he hangs up. It was the saddest thing. I'm like, and I shot up when I heard him, like, was that fucking Pan? Was it Pan? And then, like, I think, like, a week or so later, they were on a podcast and they had Nightmind on there, and yeah, it turned out it was Pan, and I'm like, wow.
God damn it.
Pan got told off by, like, some like, weirdo on a phone. I don't know how to feel anymore. If I should feel sad or, like, I don't know. Look, Pan's a cool guy. Watch his stuff, it's fun.
I know, I actually saw his recent video on Clay Fighter.
Clay Fighter. That game makes me sick.
I don't blame you.
Like, I've never played a video game that made me go, like, you know, made me nauseous in my life until I played Clay Fighter. Like, you ever just feel like what I'm doing is gross? I don't like this at all. That is what, like, fucking Clay Fighter made me feel. I've never, like I said, I've never felt that way with a video game before, and the only other time I've ever felt like that was when I watched an episode of Big Mouth.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, the promotional shit already made me feel like this. I'm like, maybe this show is not that bad, and I'm just like, oh why am I sick to my stomach? Never happened in my life. I've never felt that
Mhm.
grossed out over a TV show. I think I've been scarred. I think I've been like scarred by TV shows, but never like grossed out. Like I've never felt like, you know, crap for like Ren and Stimpy. I just don't like Ren and Stimpy because John K is a douchebag.
Right.
Like, you know, it's hard to separate the art from the artist in that when that's the sort of sense it goes for, and I'm not really a fan of like this Ren and Stimpy style anyway. I've just
Mhm.
never been grossed out by shows ever in my life until I watched Big Mouth, and I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I subject myself to this?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know why. This feels wrong. It just feels wrong to watch. Like that was that sort of thing, and then Clay Fighter, just like in Clay Fighter 2, I actually felt grosser when I was playing Clay Fighter 2.
Huh.
Like, like that's how it made me feel. Like I had to shake myself to like realize it's like I took medicine, Zig. It was like I took medicine and I'm gagging.
Hmm.
And yes, when I take cold medicine, I actually like shake. That's how like sort of strong it affects me. I'm not like big on alcohol or like other minor content with alcohol in it. But like, yeah. Clay Fighter 2. I'm like, do I really want to learn how Clay Fighter works and just feel gross watching this again?
Yeah.
Nah, I'd rather save my my mental state. I'd rather not feel sick, thank you. And the worst part was I ended up feeling sick anyway. You want to know what happened at work today too?
What?
I was ripping up a box and I had to throw it in the garbage can. You want to know what happened? A piece of the cardboard, like, snipped off, flew in the air, right up my nose and in the back of my throat.
Ew.
Yeah. It's not fun when you're gagging. Especially in, you know, with the thing going around, you don't want people see you retching or else they'll call the hospital on you and they'll, like, try to shove you in an ambulance.
Your rescue is most agreeable. Thank you. But to be honest, mostly they just wanted to do my nails and talk about boys all the time. I almost sort of liked it here. They were like the sisters I never had because Atlas duped me into killing them. Wow. That got heavy, didn't it? Never mind. I don't have time to explain everything right now. I need the teleporter straight away. Just give me the PTD. Meet me back at Scooter's.
Also,
Sorry this thing only has enough juice.
this house has people
What's
in
up?
it. This house has people in it. Talk about, like, Adult Swim ARGs.
Yeah.
You ever, watch it?
Can't. Oh yeah, no, I have watched that one before, and I remember just being like, okay,
It
this
goes.
is a thing.
It goes. Apparently, it went deeper than just that stupid little show.
And help you escape at the same time.
Unedited footage of a bear.
Will be coming after you.
Oh, I remember that one.
Monster off the old pier, you'll survive the fall. Oh, and pour one out for David. I mean, Mr. Shank for me.
You want to watch some unedited footage of a bear? It's like, it's just like some fucking commercial. Yeah, Wham City comedy. I don't. I don't try to look for the grander scheme and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just take it for what it is. It's just like a commercial. What I did like though was Too Many Cooks. You can't.
Oh no, I love Too Many Cooks.
Too many cooks. Too many
Too
cooks.
many cooks.
Like just that whole shit was meta, and I fucking love meta commentary. Ah, perfect. You can't, like, It's figurative and literal. It's figurative and literal. Plus, you can't diss on you know, Smarf.
Yeah.
You don't diss on Smarf. He tried to save everybody, Zig.
I know.
He tried to. But the reboot happened anyway. Too many. What was it? What was the guy's name? Bill, the killer.
Yeah, I think that was his like name and shit.
Intronitis. Help me.
He has a bad case of intronitis. Help me. Kill me now.
So was advanced intronitis when you know, the person is the intro, like the person is the character subtitles, and
Oh yeah.
and like you're just literally you're only seeing whatchamacallit. You're
Yeah,
seeing
I know
like
what you
the
mean.
words as people, but the people are the words. Is that like advanced stage intronitis?
I guess so.
Well then. That's gonna be some shit. Well, nothing. I think they'd hide something in here.
They're always hiding something. here in these.
Late stage intronitis. You are the words, and the people are the. You are the words. The people are the people, Zig.
Mm-hmm.
You can't diss on it, Zig. You can't. Take that. Oh, Chaz! Holy shit! It's him! It's
It's
Chaz!
him.
It's him! Chaz!
Sure.
I don't want to say half of these half of these enemy names, like the banger. And, oh my god, his hair! His hair! Woo! Another legendary, baby! My luck is stupid, and I love it. Talk about luck. I found a lucky penny today. So, boom. There we go.
Hey man, me again. The Admiral gave me a to-do list for today, written in crayon. Seriously, he spelled prison with a picture of a tree and some macaroni glued to it. I work for children. Literally, the Admiral is five. Goddamn nepotism. Oh hey, I sent Gamma Team over to kill you.
Let me out! She didn't tell me her name! Girls of all ages like candy!
Alright. Oh, and it doesn't give us a freaking thing. I thought he was supposed to give us an extra backpack SDU. Ah, well, such is fate. Alright. Who's dying? Oh, he opened this for us. I never knew that. Cool. But I don't need all that shit, and I can't use it, so... Let's just get out of here. You know what this whole, like, segment reminds me of?
What?
Star Wars Bounty Hunter. There's there's a whole level where you have to break into the Republic's like maximum security prison, and then you have to break out because you got the guy you needed.
Yeah.
It's not as badass. It's not as badass as that game, but like it's still interesting. And literally, the inmates are running these on. This is barely a prison anymore, at least. Like, all these guys do is just stick to this place. They're not out committing crimes or nothing like that. You know. It's just like thingies. That's it. I honestly want to see an Arctic area of Pandora. Oh wait, we did. I'm an idiot. You know what I think I mean by that, actually? More like harsher Arctic. Like desolation, desolation, barely any life. Like something like this whole area. Or like very few things can actually live here and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like this whole desert, but it's just the Arctic. It'd be cool, but it'd be hard to pull off. Especially with the way like Pandora works. Alright. So what do we have to do shit around here too, I think. Core collection, road rage. Hey, this is Mr. Shank. You're locked in palace is the problem. If you a few bucks, here's the sitch. This bastard's abandoned camps to overpass. Alright, so let's turn on some power. Side questing. I could literally just run through the story, but nah, I want to do the stuff that's in here. I don't want to rush. I want to play the game. The problem is that like, this is just Borderlands kind of just like you get through all this sort of thing. Oh boy, here we go. These guys. The midget riders.
The midget riders.
I wish they could. All right, you know what? You know what? I'm really upset they've never done a Mad Midget 5 reference in this game at all.
Mad Midget 5?
From God Hand.
Oh, okay.
Like they could totally do. They could totally do it. They could totally do it. But no, they haven't done it yet, and that makes me upset. Like it would be a great over people's heads reference. Oh god, the best kind of reference. But no, Zig. You know what we got? You know what we got in Borderlands 3, Zig?
What?
We got Rick and Morty. Wubba lubba dub dubs. I don't hate Rick and Morty.
I don't hate it either.
I'm honestly glad that the recent season kind of saved itself.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, the ending was worth like the very shitty episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out then because I haven't really been, you know.
Watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all out now. They try to do like a whole Star Wars thing. What like nah. They try to do a whole Star Wars thing, but Rick is kind of just shut down every opportunity he gets because everybody's having a great time. He's not. So he's trying to make here's the thing. When he tries to make everybody suffer and fails, it's funny because the guy's getting his just desserts, and it's like,
yeah,
we've been waiting for this, you know, kind of waiting for this the whole season. Oh my god, all the. Oh my god.
Oh man.
All these freaking midgets. They really don't want us in their land. That's funny because you know what was ironic?
What?
As I was saying, my dog was making like mad munchkin noises, and I meant like the munchkins from frickin' Wizard of Oz. And what the fuck happens now? I'm fighting midgets in Borderlands, and they want us off their land. They're mad munchkins. Am I going crazy or something?
Yes.
Okay. Put me in the asylum. Drop me off at the space asylum, Zig. Leave me there so I may suffer the rest of my life.
Okay. Yeah, everybody, I'm now taking over the stream.
The character just stops moving. You're not even the same. Oh god. Restore the brandy buck pump. Restore the took. The gamgi. The underhill. What are these words?
They're words.
Are you hungry for words? No, I'm hungry for worms.
Shut.
Don't you ever fucking talk to me again. They had the... Oh my god. What was the... There was this one YouTube show I used to watch. Monster Island Buddies.
That sounds like a... Is that one of those Mondo Media
No.
shows?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's not related to Mondo Media at all. No, what happened... So, it's this guy... He made, like, a show with his Godzilla figures, right?
Ah, okay.
I and probably, like, 5 other people watched this shit. But, like, this dude was hilarious. Like... They had the Halloween episode, right? They're like, yo, don't go to the haunted house over on 405 driveway. It's haunted by nutcrackers. Manila goes there and he gets possessed. And they have to like exorcise him, right? And then like they have to fight a bunch of like nutcrackers that are like, you know, monsters from Halloween. And then, like, the vampire comes in, he's like, I want to suck your nuts! Also, Mechagodzilla 2 is like a pothead. And the guy who made him is like Fat Waldo from Where's Waldo. and the world is ruled, the world is basically governed by 2 ducks called the space-time pair of ducks.
That's great.
It's the dumbest shit, but I love it. I don't think he even makes those anymore. Like, I don't even think he makes the videos anymore. And he does like a lot of like... Is the
channel like still active and shit?
Yeah, he does like Godzilla review stuff. That's it. Like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still Godzilla related, but like... The last arc that I remember watching was like, they had like this super serious thing. And then he did an episode every day. And then, like, he knew that the story was getting, like, really serious and, like, fun to watch and shit like that. So, you know what he did?
What?
Immediately after, like, this super important thing, immediately before this, like, super important thing was gonna happen. Like, this episode ended on, like, this very important notice. The next episode was on April 1st. Nobody noticed this, and it was a rap track.
Oh.
It was a rap track by frickin' King Caesar.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Crimson.
Hey, Crimson, how's it going?
Sorry about your pizza.
Dang. Pizza be killing people now.
Keep pouring the pizza.
Keep pouring the pizzas. It was too hard. How? Let me guess. Put it in the oven for too long and it just became like a rock. Stabby stabby rock. Shanky shanky.
Ah, okay then.
Yes, of course. But not too hot. Ah, I see. Breaking. It broke the skin. Does Captain Crunch cut the roof of your mouth, I wonder?
Well,
Shoot him!
Shoot him!
That didn't do anything. No answers. Can Captain Crunch cut the roof of your mouth? No answers. The awkward silence of, is this possible? Alright. Can Lucky Charms cut the roof of your mouth?
I haven't had Lucky Charms in like years.
Also, now I can actually talk about what I had for lunch today, because I finally had it. I finally ate at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, woo, because we can't escape talking about fast food while playing Borderlands, can we? But I ate at Chick-fil-A, and it's okay. It's better than all the other fast food chicken that I've eaten at like McDonald's and like Burger King and like all the other places. But it still can't beat Popeyes. It still can't beat Popeyes. Hey, thank you for the joining, Overlord. Welcome to the party.
Woohoo!
We got another party member. Woo! What's your abilities? I hope we. Oh wait, we already have a bard. Shit. Popeye's chicken wings a bit. All right. No. You know what? You know what I had to have after all like the recent events too, before the thing happened and before the current thing is happening. Like I had to have a chicken sandwich from that place because people were getting like shot and stabbed over it. I said, this chicken sandwich can't be that good that it's worth getting shot over, can it?
Yeah.
I had the chicken sandwich. It's not worth getting shot over, that's all I have to say. Like, you really want, like, it was okay, but, like, you're gonna murder someone over a chicken sandwich. You better be, you better be murdering someone over, like, a pulled pork chicken sandwich from, like, this local barbecue joint. That's just, like, way better than that. I put the sauce that they made. The Chick-fil-A sauce, but knowing special sauce from fast food places, I probably got like worms now. So, like, next time we meet, I might be reciting Shakespeare, some bullshit like that, from memory.
Oh shit!
You remember that, Zig? These worms crawling in your crawling in you.
They're jazzercising my muscles.
Jazzercising. They're teaching me hip-hop Aikido, Zig. I'm gonna see myself out now.
Get out.
No. Hey, thank you for hosting, Crimson. Oh boy, thank you for the Crimson, you already follow us. What am I saying? More of them? Oh, we're still in their freaking territory. Were there? Oh wait, there were actually cars on Pandora. Ugh. I know you've been following since a long time. Like I have the same sound effect. I don't even know if I can change it for everything. I don't know how customizable Slobs is with that stuff, but I ain't paying for anything. If I could just like do custom sounds, I'd make my own custom sounds. But be like fucking like thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, man. Yeah. It's me. Thank you for the follow.
So what are you watching now, Crimson?
What's that? Yeah, what's the anime?
Oh, Sword Art Online, huh?
Oh. Are you watching the abridged version? Or are you watching the, regular version? Or... Why am I getting stuck randomly?
I don't know why.
Sword Art Online. That's why. I blame.
Oh, okay.
I, like a lot of people, blame that show for all problems that never happened related to Sword Art Online.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting my blood. I got your blood. Alright, where the hell is he? They want us out, let's get out. Do I actually have to, like, go around this place to get to it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dub, always dub. There we go. Always watch the dub. Never subs. Hey, hey. Stay down. I love this rifle. I never wanted to leave my side. Also, apparently Krieg is coming back to Borderlands 3.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know how to feel about that, because I like Krieg as a character, I don't like his playstyle. I wonder if they changed him up for Borderlands 3. Unless he's not playable still. Meeg. Pop him, pop him, pop him, pop him. Doom! Well, we killed him. Took him down. And he did. What the hell? Like, no, we don't have to go around. Where the hell do we go? I feel like SpongeBob's house is screaming at me. Why, Marek? Why? Why are you waiting? Stop wasting time! Is that... This is a problem. Once again, this is a DLC problem versus an actual game problem. This map is so huge and empty. To get to one side, you need this fast, like, vehicle. Like, get around side quickly, you need this fast vehicle. And you only have a vague, like, space of where you think you gotta go and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And you can only have, like, rocket duels with these things, so... And we almost got him! There we go. Alright, let's see where this thing is going. I am lost. Oh, yes, I'm lost. Alright, here it is. Big finish. But this isn't like a midget village, this is a bandit village. The Gamgee. Apparently, this is a reference to Purple Drank. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't feel like fighting shit all day. Fine, 2 tickets to paradise. Let's go.
I got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags? We'll leave tonight.
Here we go. Schnitzel fella, all day long it's Schnitzel fella. Scrub the floors, wash the dishes, can you help me where it itches? Poor old Schnitzel fella never gets a break, how much more of this abuse can Schnitzel take? how much more of this like questing do I have to do, Zig? By the way, we're not fighting Chromrax.
Oh, okay.
I can't do it solo. I might be shooting like a star. You can't stop my shine. I'm running Cloud City. My head's in the sky, but I can't do it solo. 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 You see me in my Falcon. I'm not gonna do that whole thing. Han Solo. No. Alright. Let's go murder something and activate another pipeline and blow something else up. Literally, go here, do this. Go here, do that. You know how done we are with like this DLC, right? And we have to do like we gotta do like literally a few more seconds. I'm just gonna probably like do the story after this one, because like I really don't like doing the side quests in this specific one. Because it's all over the place on huge ass maps. You gotta cross around and shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And like there's some quest areas, right, that don't have to be so big. But no, they made them huge. Why'd they make them huge, you ask? I have no clue. I don't even know where it got to go. Put it on the Ritz.
Dressed up like $1 million. Oh, wait, no, he's dead. Never mind.
I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the... Okay, no. We're not going that far. We're not going far. Oh my god, it's only 10:42. Wow. I feel like we've been at this for 7 hours at least. What's tomorrow? Subnautica?
Yep.
Oh boy. That loves me a new game. Why? Why would you put that there? Why would you put a bar there, man? Was it gonna stop? Who's that gonna stop?
Everyone.
It ain't gonna stop some fucking drifter getting in, man. Barn has bar. Yes, exactly, Crimson. Rocket jump waltz. And since I'm dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotation. Oh, what the heck? I really done my best. Oh my god, oh god. Here they come. You'll pay for that. Sandy, stay back. I'm warning ya. No. Like, imagine SpongeBob with a gun in that moment. Who lives? What is it?
Who dies?
What would you do? What would you do if like giant Sandy Cheeks was like just staring you down like that? Like you're about to be like terminally destroyed by a big ass squirrel because winter, and you woke them up and she thinks she's chasing after Pinhead Larry and shit like that.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Oh no, we're not having this debate, are we? Well,
oh, I want to be Dirty Dan, okay?
Well, I'd say I'm Dirty Dan.
Well, I say I'm Dirty Dan.
All right, Pinhead. You can be Dirty Dan, but you're still Pinhead Larry.
Okay. Well, back to the topic at hand, the giant squirrel. Probably accept my fate, knowing that I'm gonna be fucking mauled to death.
Finlay, it's definitely not a cartoon. You're not gonna be like, you fucked with squirrel Zig.
I know.
I cannot.
Just have this on my fucking gravestone.
All right, can you just transcribe that how you'd spell it out?
Beep bop blah 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 blah.
What?
Beep bop blah 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 blah.
Doodle Bob!
You doodled me, Marek.
Oh god. Not this old bullshit again.
Yes. Bullshit.
Okay. Exactly, Crimson. Ugh, I feel like I've stared at. I feel like I've stared at into the dramatic gopher and sucked out my fucking brain. Exactly, Crimson. Question us right now. Question us. We don't know. Ay. I think this game is wearing on my sanity. I can only take so much of this. I can only take so much of this at once. I might as well just finish the DLC and worry about the side quest later. So that I can move on to something else.
Say it.
Okay, I'm fine. I just had a moment of my brain digesting itself.
That sounds about right.
We can live. We can live, Zig.
Holy shit, I remember this fucking shootout real well. Oh, no. Oh, and like, True Romance was like a shootout in the end, and Christian Slater's character gets hit in the eye.
My eyes! Exactly.
Yeah.
A giant radioactive spider bit me on the brain, and my face is leaking the goo. You know what was funny?
What?
Talk about grade school. When I was in like first grade, we had to do like we didn't do the Passion Play. We did like the birth of Jesus or like Christmas or whatever, right? All the first graders did that sort of thing. And you want to know what happened? I was one of the shepherds.
Oh, okay.
And you know what the funny part was?
What?
So the shepherd, like, I was like, wow, I'm like a Jedi in this outfit. I had like I had to wear like the fucking like all the headdresses and shit. Yo sneeze brain, yo Noid. How about that one, Crimson? Like
Noid. He doesn't like Domino's pizza.
I was gonna use that costume to be a Jedi for Halloween that year. No, that didn't happen. The year later, but no, that didn't happen. I was like, forgot what I was.
Feel like you are just firing blanks? Ladies in your life find your gun a little
Exactly, Zig.
short on firepower. You need Engorged by Atlas. Engorged will have you firing on all.
I've managed to use some of Scooter's equipment to mask my inside promotion
yeah.
rail enhancement process. It'd be safe for us to communicate by Echo now. Athena out.
What grade school stories do I have?
Well, there was the time, I can tell you this, but when I was in middle school, I was a shithead, and
We were all shitheads in middle school.
well, no, like I almost got sent to the principal for this stupid reason. So, or the dean was the right word for it, but so we had to we were doing like a class, and basically nobody did the work, so it was just nobody did the work. It was basically free reign in the class, right? We all got good grades anyway. So you want to know what I kept doing?
What did you keep doing?
I kept drawing like stupid shit on all the computers. So like one of them was like an old. I drew like a picture of like an old man who kind of looked like Rick, but this was like long before Rick and Morty. And then I put, "I'm not your daddy, I'm your grandpa," underneath it.
Okay.
Then on one of them, I did "It's a Weedle," and I drew a Weedle from Pokemon in paint, and I just replaced the background with it. I drew like some guy in a top hat on like another one who's shooting like laser beams at his hand, and he's got a gun for an arm, shooting plasma.
Right.
You got sent to the principal for making origami?
That's pretty weird.
I got told to change a Ghostbusters shirt inside out because it had the word ass on it.
Huh.
Yeah, we came, we saw, we kicked his ass. Like, principal's office now. I'm like, what? Like, go to the bathroom and change that shirt.
You know,
Why?
I tried to. You know, there was this one time back in like the 4th grade where we had like, you know, movie nights on like Friday and shit, like, you know, movie day or whatever.
Yeah.
I brought in fucking Ghostbusters, just so like, you know, people brought in movies on like what they wanted
You
to
like,
watch and shit like that.
like Crimson, I understand you like origami, but why would they send you to the principal's office for making origami? Wasn't like
Yeah,
in
that seems
class?
pretty weird.
Yeah, like was that like in class or something?
Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I brought in Ghostbusters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you know, I was a 10-year-old and I'm like, Ghostbusters is the coolest film ever, yeah!
And you got in trouble.
No, I didn't even get in trouble. We didn't even watch the movie because, you know, we watched like fucking Pocahontas or some shit.
We had this exact same thing, but I brought in Star Wars Episode 1, and we weren't allowed to watch because it was PG. You hid the knife. What's that?
I made an origami knife and boat. I hid the knife.
Oh.
Oh. My brother made fucking paper ninja stars once.
And you get in trouble.
As far as I know, not really.
You can take someone's eye out with that.
Tired of shooting a carbine when you really want a rifle? Try Engorge, and you'll be firing automatically. Fully automatic. On all cylinders.
Sit rep is go. Atlas has been stockpiling weapons in a base on the far side of the Fathoms past Moxie's. This armory is the key to their...
We're getting like, yeah, like we had like no, like, oh, you can't watch anything PG. And by the way, we couldn't watch a movie that was the rating wasn't even on the box.
Oh.
I think someone brought in like The Parent Trap or something like that.
The 98 one?
Whatever one, I don't know. But the rating wasn't on the box, we couldn't watch it.
I remember watching that in like either the 4th or 5th grade.
I'm not going to waste any time. There are two objectives that must
This was
be
like in
destroyed the
first or
armory.
second grade.
Number 1. Construct
Oh.
a detonator that will send a signal to the bombs stored in the atlas. You should start your investigation.
I remember in the second grade, my teacher gave me like 2 fucking Disney interactive games.
Disney interactive games.
Oh, it was like Math Quest and Reading Quest with Aladdin.
You could do nothing. Yeah, no, like the schools were dumb. Like, by the way, I got in trouble with my computer teacher in like grade school because here's what happened. We were I think I told the story before. But we were playing Oregon Trail, and all we did was hunt animals because we got to shoot a gun.
Okay.
You just made a little paper knife. What's it gonna do? Like, give someone a paper cut? Like, what's the worst that happened? But yeah, like what was I saying? Everybody, all we did was shoot because we get to shoot the gun in that, and people kept getting in trouble. Like stop playing Oregon Trail or stop hunting. Blah blah. We had like. Stop playing the hunting minigame in Oregon Trail. Stop shooting the guns. And the thing is, we were having like a good chance at like, you know, we only did the hunting. All we did, we did not read up on any of like the plants or anything like that. Like, you know how you're supposed to study shit in that game? It is supposed to be an educational software. All we did was shoot the guns, get in trouble for doing that, and then like no one studied what like the herbs did, and everybody just kept applying poison to wounds.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It took me a while to even beat that game. I remember the time I beat that game was like during the last day of like fucking 5th grade and shit. And I actually have a funny story about that.
Crimson says, I was the weird kid in corners that the popular ones see ignoring besides once.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, like, I think almost everybody was, like, the weird kid. I said, I was considered a pariah, so, woo! Yeah. Shit like that sucks!
Anyway, as I was saying...
Your funny story about beating Oregon Trail? No, same. I don't blame you.
yeah.
Same. I don't blame you, Crimson.
Yeah. I remember beating it on like the last day of the 5th grade and shit, and like the day before that, I had like a really bad stomach virus.
Oh god.
But I still went because, you know, it was my last day and shit. I wasn't gonna, like, you know, miss that for the world and whatnot.
Basically flip off all your teachers.
No, pretty much be like, I'm going to 6th grade, so long, everybody. But yeah, I remember hearing afterwards that, like, half the school got sick with a stomach ache and shit. Like, you know, a stomach virus and shit.
You don't
like
want to
that.
be that kid.
I like to think that I was the one who caused all that shit. But it probably wasn't. There was probably, like, other kids that had it too and shit.
Probably from Taco Day. Like, look at Crimson Go making paper hats and boats. Like the teachers attached to like I don't know I don't want to say the stranger traits, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
I know what you mean.
It's more interesting when your student is doing something else than like, you know, what they're supposed to be doing.
You know, I have some funny anime club stories.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this one time in the 8th grade, we were gonna watch like Spirited Away or some, you know, other Hayao Miyazaki film. and this fucking trailer for The Little Mermaid came up, and I was a fucking dick. I will even admit to that. I started booing during the whole fucking trailer and shit.
Wow.
And then other people joined in and shit, and the teacher was like, "Okay, no, we're not doing this. Fuck you all."
Movie's
And
off.
Movie's off. I remember one kid actually crying because of that whole shit, and I feel bad for it now.
They were crying over a Miyazaki film, not being able to watch it.
Yes.
This was high school?
This was fucking 8th grade.
Okay. This is okay, that's different.
I was a fucking dick, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, Zig. Damn. Damn, bro.
Like, if I ever see this guy nowadays, I'll just be like, I am so sorry for that shit. Do you still draw the Garfield?
Too late, Zig. Too late, Zig. What?
That is me. And then, what else? Okay, this is in high school now.
High school anime club. Oh god.
It wasn't that bad. You know, we would watch the anime and the Doctor Who because, you know, everybody in the anime club was a Whovian.
Yeah. Because statistically, if you like anime, you also like Doctor Who. That's just the unwritten law.
Yeah. What else? So we were playing Ninja, right?
Oh yeah, I know Ninja the streamer. I'm not funny.
I'm gonna dab on you fuckers.
Do the Fortnite dance, Zig. Do the Fortnite dance. You actually played like Ninja, where you like did your arm. You put your arms together as like the swords, and you clash or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, if you're touched and if you get hit, you have to, you know, put your hand back and shit. Your arm and whatnot.
Oh my god.
I just remember, like, I think we were either playing Ninja or some other game, but I just remember, like, this was senior year of high school because this is when I was like, this is when I got my fucking driver's license and I was like driving to school and shit. Oh,
Yeah.
I have some good drama club stories too, but anyway, back to what I was saying.
My mission is accomplished.
I just remember my jaw felt weird.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad.
My mouth just felt like there was just like something wrong. So anyway, I go to like, you know, feel my like my jaw and shit, and it
Crimson
turns
just
out.
called you drama queen.
Anyway, where was I?
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, so I went to feel my jaw and everything like that, and it turns out it was fucking dislocated.
How'd it get dislocated?
I don't remember. I just remember getting dislocated. And it was just like, you know what I did?
What you do? Like,
I just popped it back in while I was like driving and what.
you just casually popped your freaking jaw back in.
Yes.
And unhinged like a snake, and you're just like, I'm just gonna like, you know, casually. It's fixed.
You know, just go like.
It's like you're a fucking mad lad, man.
I know. And then what else? I remember in fucking.
Alright. I have to share, like, so I was in a video club in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And, this is the, alright, so so I and, like, my friend, I don't know where he is now. I honestly want to, like, email him, say, yo, what's up? It's been a long time, right? No, but, so we made, like, several videos in this club. And, like, the two of them that we made, it was part 1 and part 2 of, like, an adventure. And, like, it was fucking nuts. Like, It was shitty, yeah, it was shitty, yeah, but I wanna make it, like, I wanna upload it to YouTube and crap like that. My favorite was, like, the ho-ho. Like,
The ho-ho?
yeah, the ho-ho, where, like, we fake beat each other up over a ho-ho. Or, like, I fake stabbed him over it.
Oh, okay.
Like, and oh yeah, we made a whole reaction. The whole first video. The whole first video that we made. It was supposed to be me reacting to like the 10-hour version or the 24-hour version of Nyan Cat.
Yeah.
They did the whole, like, you know, like, so it was like the whole thing. No, I didn't watch the whole thing in the Nyan video because we were editing in moments. And then the second video that we made, like the longest thing that I was editing, with the shitty editing techniques that I know, was literally like, we started off with like a Nuka-Cola like a fake Nuka-Cola Quantum commercial. Take the leap, enjoy the Quantum, and then I like drink it and I like die. I'm like, cut to the show, cut to the fucking show. and it was like, it was supposed to be like us flying in space. And it was just us like recording ourselves there, making like.
Oh, you want to know how I started my YouTube career?
This wasn't on This isn't on YouTube though, so no one knows. I don't even know where the disc is. Imagine using that in a portfolio.
Oh my god.
Acting skills 101. Oh my god. But yeah. How did your YouTube career get started, Zig?
I was an AVGN ripoff.
Oh right. I think you told the story before.
Yeah, but I want to tell it again just because.
Damn, Crimson.
Oh my god. Luckily, I don't think I ever had like a seizure.
We like.
And like, wait, hold on. I'll be right back.
I'll wait for Zig to get back to tell the story that because like we sort of had like a notorious kid who had like a seizure, but like he didn't have like a seizure, but he had like seizures in like school. So, well, was that like the only time you had it, or was like, are you like epileptic? Like, are you epileptic? I can't talk. Are you like epileptic, Crimson? Or was that like the only time you ever had like a seizure ever? If you don't mind me asking that question. I don't know if that's like a too personal thing or something like that. Oh, okay, so you're not epileptic. Like, or like. You're not you just periodically have, unless that is epilepsy, I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was just trying to get to the, I was just asking Crimson if he had like epilepsy or just had like are you like Zig, off the top of your head, do you know like epilepsy? Like, is that like, if you just have seizures, does that mean you're epileptic, or is it like a whole different thing?
Well, no, I've had seizures before. Last time I had one was back in the 6th grade and shit, and I actually did go for like an EEG and shit, and I didn't test positive for like, you know, epilepsy or anything like that. These were just like the ones where, you know, where you wake up, but you're not like fully awake, so you know some shit happens.
Oh, so sleep paralysis?
I guess you can say sleep paralysis.
Alright, because we had...
I really don't know how to describe.
Because in my middle school, and I think high school for like a short time, I think he left. But we had I'm not going to say his name, but we had a guy Oh, look at that! We got another freaking legendary drop off an enemy.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so we had a kid in our school, and he had epilepsy. I see. But yeah, like, back in, like, middle school and high school. That's crazy. But yeah, like, we keep getting caught up in it. But back in middle school and high school, we had a kid. He kind of notorious. Basically, he kept playing the victim card because he had epilepsy all the time, right? The thing is, he had like a holier than thou attitude. Like, you know, like, how do I put this? The only reason why he got like, please just say oh, damn it, it's not a automatic. But like, the guy had like epilepsy and shit, right? So he, like, you know, he got, because of him, he had to do like a whole seminar about epilepsy and shit, and like he had to talk about it, and he like got like emotional and cried in front of the whole like class and everything like that, right? So the problem is that the guy had like a holier than thou attitude, and a lot of people didn't like him because he just kept like acting like he was like, oh, like I have epilepsy, so that means like this, and like, it's like, dude, like we get it, you know, you can't do certain things, you don't have to like either act like, you know, you're greater than everybody else. This is this is like proto I can't exactly put the word on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean. This is like proto, like, sort of shit. So he kept like going like this whole like, he left the school, I think. So he wasn't there for like most of high school. But like he was the nicest person until that whole thing. At least, you know, that could be like, you know, his silver tongue sort of. I guess it could be like the silver tongue sort of thing. But he was like the nicest dude. Then that thing happened, and then he became like a holier than thou asshole. And I've heard rumors from back then. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how true rumors are, but he might have been like a smarmy asshole back then too, like before the seminar and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like, I can't play video games and all this other shit. Like. It's really hard to talk about it, but you know, take my word for, like, you know, the guy, I don't know. I don't know for sure neither is the whole thing too. I know that a lot of people didn't like him to the point where a person that I knew made fun of them by literally saying that, like, oh, like this, like, you see these, like, this was back when we were playing Halo Reach on Xbox. So saying like, oh, you see this? They're doing the dance from that guy, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, oh, like, you know, they're doing the epilepsy thing. I'm like, oh, that's a little fucked up, don't you think? It's like, no, he's an asshole. And then like a bunch of other people like, yeah, no, the guy was an asshole. Like he did have a holier than thou attitude. Like from the interactions I've had post that whole seminar bullshit with like epilepsy thing. Yeah, no, he did have a holier than thou attitude with like me and other people. I don't know how it was with, like, you know.
Anyway.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yes, I was gonna talk about my start as my YouTube career. Alright. So, back in the day, you know, I was into, you know, AVGN, and there was this other, like, small YouTube channel that did, like, fan dubs and shit like that. And it was just like...
Fan dubs?
Going back to... Yeah, fan dubs, where it wasn't even like, you know, it wasn't even like they were going by like word by word like from the original source. It was just like they were just doing like weird parodies and shit like that with
Mhm.
like the actual footage and whatnot.
I see what. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that shit when I go into YouTube, and I'm gonna be like real famous, and people will actually like me. So I did. So I actually started doing, you know, rip off AVGN videos.
It's fucking. I love this part.
You know what was the first review I ever did?
What was the first review?
Double Dare, for the NES.
Oh boy.
But I had to take the video down because of all the cursing me, my brother, and like his friend did on the video and whatnot. You have to realize we were like 10 and 12 at the time.
You should send that to James.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I still have it, but I don't want to like go through like
You don't
every
want to.
disc and
You
be
don't
like,
want to
oh, is
bother
this
him.
it? No. I don't
You
want
know-
to bother him either. Just be like, hey, you inspired me to make this when I was 12. And he's just gonna look at it and like, what the fuck is this shit?
He's just like,
Oh my god. And then I did mine on like the Super Mario Brothers, like 1, 2, and 3. And
oh
it's
boy.
like, everybody knows what it is and shit. And I just remember getting comments and whatnot where it's just like, words cannot describe how fucking stupid you are. This is fucking shit. I refuse to believe that you were like 12 years old. I also did like a quote-unquote review at my friend's fucking pool party and shit, and there's just me and a fucking shirtless 12-year-old Gur Ziggler talking about an obscure fucking 3D fighter that was on the PS1 and shit.
What game was it?
Battle Arena Toshinden. If anybody remembers that game, those series of games.
All these videos are gone.
All these videos, oh my god, I can't even, oh my god, they were fucking terrible, man. Like, oh my god, they were just so fucking cringe.
What are you waiting for? Get going.
No, the funny part is like, I even did like when I did like the first one, not even the Double Dare one, the Super Mario Brothers 1 Part 1 or whatever, because you know YouTube only made you do like
5-minute videos.
10-minute videos for the most part, but it was just like me doing fucking the fucking angry video game nerd thing where it's just like,
It's a shitload of fuck.
you know, something like that. On the same fucking keyboard that I have now. The same fucking keyboard that I've had for like, who knows how the fuck long.
Is
Oh
gonna
my
take
God.
you back to the
I'm
future.
surprised that Kyle Justin didn't sue my ass. He probably
Do,
did
do,
because
do.
it's like a fucking, who would sell a 12-year-old?
He's gonna take you back to the future.
Oh my god. But I deleted those videos, and the only few videos I have up in that fucking YouTube channel is this one from 9 years ago that I made in the 9th grade called Random Fight, which was a Lego stop motion thing I did. And the other 3 are just like TF2 replays.
And then you got like your you killed Jeffrey the gingerbread man and ate his Christmas spirit.
Oh no, that's on my current YouTube channel.
What's the old channel called?
It's called Black Wolf Studios. I know.
Black Wolf Studios. That sounds like something a kid would come up with.
Yeah.
What's the coolest animal on the planet? The wolf.
I'll call it the Black Wolf Studios, yeah!
That's probably the studio Legoshi works for. Some shit like that. Uh,
Oh my god. I wonder if anybody I wonder if anybody ever saved those videos and put it in like a cringe compilation.
Probably not. How old were they?
Let's see. 2008. Yeah.
Yeah, no, nobody saved those videos. Nobody saved those videos. Unless you got, like, trending somehow. Nobody saved those videos. You're safe, Zig. You're safe.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, anyways.
But yeah, that was just like on the same time, like around the same time that every kid was trying to be like the fucking angry video game nerd and everything like that.
My old YouTube channel was literally what I do now, except I used a camera to record my television.
Okay.
Well, or I did like a shitty figure review, which I'm gonna amend. I did a couple like shitty figure reviews, but I'm gonna amend that soon because I really want to do. I actually want to do like my personal thoughts on it because a lot of the viewers would know about my like videos on YouTube, like what I basically do when I like bored. So
yeah,
I'm willing to do that sort of thing again. Well, I'm always willing to do it if I feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't feel like doing a lot. I just haven't felt like doing a lot of stuff lately. Like I've been busy with shit, like going out, doing work, and other stuff like that. So not been able to make a video, and I haven't had a thought on doing like a Marek1shtar thoughts,
like a gaming chat,
Marek1shtar thoughts, anything like that. But I want, like, there's gonna be another figure review coming soon. That'll coincide with something else, but we got more content coming to the YouTube channel soon, just for like funsies. That's literally what we do. We don't earn a cement, but it doesn't really matter because we can't earn a cement. When you want to have fun,
yeah.
you can't earn a cement. But it's not about the money. It's about
going back to like, rip off AVGN like reviewers and everything like that. I remember this one kid who went by the name of like, and you're at the bottom. Yeah, that's why I don't have a bunk bed anymore.
I got the top bunk. I was that kid who had a bunk bed. But I never had siblings, like in my house.
I know. Yeah, going back to what I was saying though, like I remember this one fucking kid in on YouTube who was like an AVGN ripoff, Sizzler07. If anybody remembers that name.
Sizzler07. No, I don't remember him. It's only Comfy laying down.
Oh, he was like this 13-year-old, like 12, 13-year-old kid who made like these two games, these two game reviews, and it's like Contra and Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis.
Oh god.
Oh my god! On his Mortal Kombat review, he's just like, he has his controller up and he's like pressing buttons and everything like that, like when he's trying to start the game and whatnot, even though it says clearly press start on it.
I got a question for you, Zig. Do they hold a
Yeah.
candle to the angry, pissed off gamer talking about Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh no, the angry pissed off gamer is a special kind of reviewer. You know, he knows
He knows when he must come out of his hidey hole. He knows when.
yes, because he knows about the blast processing from the Sega Genesis 16-bit console from 1999.
Oh god, I hate
Crimson, if it makes you feel any better, my aunt is only 4'11". I have an aunt who's like technically
4'9" is a magic number.
But yeah,
Wait
no,
a minute,
and then his
wait a
fucking
minute.
Contra review was like even worse.
Talk about 4'9", you know what I remember? Sorry, say.
Those fucking like booster seats.
Yes! The fucking
And yeah, they'll have like
Cinderella.
fucking Cinderella and shit, and they would be like, 4'9" is the magic number for your little pumpkin, am I right? Am I right, parents? The funny thing is that I didn't have a booster seat until I had a booster seat until like I was 4 years old, and then you know, my parents were like, we have the child safety, like, well, I'd still be.
A booster seat, hot dog. From what I remember, I only had a booster seat when I was a baby, and then after I got big, no booster seats anymore. So I don't have to deal with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was a free fucking man in that car.
Yes. Anyway, going back to what I was saying earlier, I wrote fucking Contra fucking review earlier, like his fucking Contra review, and there's a good chunk of it is like him trying to like fix his TV just so he can like show the NES, you know, signal and everything like that.
Stop. Cease. Cease.
Yeah.
Cease.
I actually heard he actually like his quality got like a little bit better, but other than that, I have like never.
Does
heard
anybody
anything else.
care? Does anybody care about this guy? Is he still around on YouTube?
Probably not. He's probably doing like better things than,
probably
you know.
streaming.
Whatever happened to that guy? That makes me weird.
Look him up. See what happens.
Well, I found his fucking
Contra review.
Contra review. I also found a Let's Watch episode from like 11 years ago, but it's like some kid's reaction.
Oh my god.
Like, this is proto reaction channel shit.
Oh my god. Proto reaction. You need to. I used to have to climb the cap. Dude, this is.
I used to have to use a stool just to like.
Crimson, are you a Micronaut? This sounds like the Micronauts.
Micro Machines Hitman here.
Were the Micronauts part of Micro Machines?
I think they were just separate, you know.
The heroes of the Bone Age.
Yes.
Bareback ride a fucking dinosaur skeleton, see what happens. Yes. Alright, you're a Micronaut, gotcha. You gotta defend the universe from like the evil, what was it, the insectoids or some shit like that? I don't remember.
Probably.
I don't remember. It was an 80s toy. 80s toys make the least amount of sense. Like there was a superhero team that was designed by like a sci-fi writer. And like his wife like turns into like a alien that looks like it's made of beef patty.
What?
You think I'm kidding? No, there's a guy. All right, so he's got like they had like these action team, right? So they had like they have like alien forms, and that's how they fought crime. It was like super proto. It was like super proto Ben 10, but without 10 aliens, right? So there was like Mr. Miracle or something like that, and he was like, so he turned into like a blue Cyberman with like a third eye in his forehead, and like he had like and his action figure, how he would transform, it would just spin around, the chest would just spin around, and his like body was blue.
Huh.
And then his wife, right? She had a double-sided action figure. And what would happen is her face was like so on one side of her face she had like she had like literally Slender Man feature. It was just like bread hamburger meat. Like no eyes except for one on her forehead. Like supposed wings. She had 2 hands, like one for her human half, one for her like alien half, and then like freaking like 2 freaking feet, one for her human half, one for her alien half, and it was all made of like hamburger meat on one side and like human on the other. It's the most out there thing I've ever seen, and apparently they got like they had like an actual sci-fi writer, like a speculative science fiction dude, design these characters, like design them, like in terms of like art, shit like that. You shouldn't say right, like an artist.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know what type of freaking weird thing. No, Manhunt is the game you play with a small, smart person. Or if you're really being adventurous, midget tossing? Or dwarf tossing. I don't know, I watched too much Oblongs as a kid. My brain is bored. They're the hunter.
I remember my art teacher back in high school said, like, he said my art style reminded him of Angus Oblong.
Was Angus Oblong a man made of hamburger meat?
I guess. I mean, every photo I've seen of him, he's in like clown makeup and whatnot.
What? What?
Yeah, go look up a picture of Angus Oblong. You'll just see him in like clown makeup.
Oh my god, Angus Oblong. I am dreading this. I am dreading this.
Here you go. I'll put it in pictures and me.
There's just like 2 people named Angus Oblong. One of them was like the artist, the other's just like a clown. Oh my god. Alright, let me see this while I'm dealing with this. Angus Oblong. Oh no. American writer. He looks like if Yandere Dev got into crack. No, oh my god. Have you ever seen the game on Newgrounds, Murder Clown?
Maybe.
Dick. Murder Clown. He looks like the clown guy from that game, but I think his name was Mr. Clown or some bullshit like that, like the character. Oh my god, that was funny. Yandere Dev found crack egg. Angus Oblong.
Angus Oblong, we love your work. I will try to find a copy of your Twisted Tales, and I want you to sign it.
Oh, he's a horror writer?
No, he just does, like, you know, dark comedy and shit.
When I hear Twisted Tales, I always think horror.
When I think of Twisted Tales, I think about that one Felix the Cat cartoon.
Or better yet, I think of the Simpsons movie, A Twisted Tale, 1,000 Eyes, Eepa, Eepa!
Eepa!
The Simpsons movie was like the best part of the Simpsons. I stopped caring after the movie.
Same here.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever had to deal with. Look at her go! She's literally on fire. Well, why does her head stay? Then her head disappears, and then the sword stay.
I don't fucking know, man.
When you find out there was salt and cocaine mixed with the sugar you used for your cake, well, I'm dead. Yeah! It sounds like a cake Dr. Roxo would make. I'm Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown! I do cocaine! I hear it's somebody's birthday! I do cocaine! Dr. Roxo's gonna make you balloon face! Bring back Metalocalypse, please. We need more Dr. Roxo in our lives. Adult Swim, I'm a small-time streamer on the internet. Please, please, bring back Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown, with Metalocalypse. Also, wait, isn't the Boondocks getting a reboot? Or it's getting a continuation or something like that? I heard it was either going to be a video game or it was going to be like comic, something like that.
I know it started as a comic strip.
Yes, I've seen the comic strip in the frickin' newspaper. And you want to know the comic strip I watched with it? Well, the comic strip that I saw of it.
What?
It was like Riley. It was like Riley questioning Huey, like saying like you know how it's like, you know how we have to put our underwear on before we have to put on our pants. I wonder if there's a way we could put our underwear on after we put on our pants. That was the whole comic. Okay, okay, Ziggler. That was the only Boondocks comic strip I read, and I thought that came out after the show. No, apparently it was going on before and during the show, and I'm like, wow, that is out there. But how about that season 4 of Boondocks, eh? The whole comedy season with the Breaking Bad reference and the exploding hair. They're robbing the store. Put your gun, Blake. He's got a gun. Don't you see it, officer? No, yeah, I see it. I see the weapon. Oh my god, that fucking show was great.
That was.
I see it. I see the weapon. Oh boy. What do the shock cores do anyway? Does it like affect their shields or something?
Maybe.
When you made infinite food in Subnautica. Basically, when you get a whatchamacallit, peeper egg, peepers, and like an alien containment. No, you know what I want to do actually?
What?
I want to stream just Mass Effect 3 with the Marauder Shields mod. You know what that mod does, Sick?
No.
When you get to the end of Mass Effect 3, it switches your control over to Marauder Shields, and you have to kill Shepard to stop him from getting the ending. What do vending machines, like, do, though? Like, do they just produce food and that's it? Like, no, like, requirements?
Yes.
That's busted! And coffee too, interesting. Okay, cool. There's actually a reason why. There's actually a reason for that. Good, I need that in my non-stream, like, base. Good thing you told me that. Son of a bitch. I can't make it. But yeah, like we get like the amazing thing. Did I ever talk about like YouTube shit? Ever tell you? Didn't I talk about the super awesome adventures of Hunk? I think I did during Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I think you did.
It's literally, it's still up on YouTube, surprisingly. And yeah, like Ada, you work for Pizza Hut now? That's all I have to say about that. Ada, you work for Pizza Hut now? Of course it gets stuck in the wall! Oh god. I'm gonna die. I need my explosive turret! Get Ruby at LifePod 19. Ah. I freaking know where I am. What do I have? What do I have? I just need this for now. I just need to use this, like, for now. There we go. Oh, he's got it. He's a chemical soldier. Oh, the turret killed me. Ah! One show to Ghost Leviathan. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
That might be a bad sign. Come on, I got Lucky Penny luck. Let's do this shit. I'm like Wacko from Wacko's Wish. I got a Hey Penny or some shit like that. I can't believe I made that type of reference. I don't even like the Animaniacs that much from that when I think about it. Alright, but seriously, let's go kick some ass now. Literally how it works at Borderlands sometimes. You just gotta keep throwing yourself at the challenge until you beat it. Of course, it put a pyro back here. He's dead. I'm gonna just kill them. We fucked them up too, big time. Here we go. Let's gun them. I hear jet troopers. This literally looks like that one scene out of Jurassic World when they're like when they're like shooting into the woods and they like with the raptors coming into them. Like when you're when you aim down the gun. Where are the jet soldiers? I hear them, but I don't see them.
I hear dorks, but I don't see dorks.
Fuck, we're almost at the door. Let's make a beeline for it. Well then, my rocket actually did something. Good, you finished the Cyclops. Now you can explore deeper into the waters. What do we get? Oh. Okay, yeah, no, now we're back in business. Here we go. We're gonna fight Mr. Crimson himself. General Knoxx. Do I need the... Alright, let me equip my guns I want. Firehawk. Bring the heat. Take the Violator. Alright. I'm gonna buy a shit ton of ammo now. I'm keeping all my Iridian weapons. You can't make me sell them. I don't know why I got you. Don't need that. 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 Negatory. Alright. Let's go kick Knox's ass. I could have sworn they switched this around, because I remember you have to go that way instead of this way. I don't know, maybe they mirrored it like they do sometimes with like ports of games.
Ah, okay.
I know that was like a big thing with Twilight Princess. Oh shit. It's him, boys. It's him.
It's him.
Well, that's just inappropriate timing. I got tired of waiting. It was open to be dead before you got here. I can't stand this place. Make you a deal. If you best me in this fight, which seems likely, maybe you could just blow the planet up entirely. Kill all of them. That's the fairest thing to do.
Knoxx isn't like Mondays. Well, General Knoxx, he's actually a tough fight. He's tougher than the, whatchamacallit at least, the Destroyer. And his Shock Blast can really take out your shield, so be very careful. Also, there's a reason to make yourself a room in Subnautica. so that you have maximum comfort and you have a place to recoup and shit like that. With your safety blanket and your safety bed and your safety room with your little pet fish. Oh god. Alright, so yeah, like a lot of shit, headshots just like stagger them. You basically just want to like take out the Devastators to get close. Rockets are good for like doing damage, but you really just want to like take them out with like your gun, because quick, depending on who you are. Like I said, if you have a certain set of skills, and as a certain characters such as Mordecai, you can easily take down Knoxx and like other people with like a shit ton of critical hits. It's all about earning those criticals. That's like the point of Borderlands. You want to get all those critical hits in, baby! Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Also, his little subordinates drop power cores and crap like that, so obviously pick those up. Like especially the power attack core. Oh, there goes your health all the way up, and also these guys will kill. Pick them up, you get speed and health and all that other good shit. Woo! Boring Marek explaining the boss, yay. But you know, he really is a bitch. Like, shoot him in the head, you win. Kevin Cox.
Kevin Cox.
Sounds like he's related to like that YouTuber Jesse Cox. Well then, I died. Another thing, don't get sidetracked with the enemies though. Too, that's another big tip.
Yep.
If you see them coming running, better start shooting. Another little tip. If you can't get critical hits on a Devastator when you're down, try to, you know, take out, like, a lighter enemy before taking out, like, a Devastator. Also, the Lance medics can heal, too, so that's the other big thing. It's not just that... Yeah. He's not the main threat, it's usually just like his Devastator friends and his subordinates, yeah. Like with the healing and all the other shit, Knoxx is a pain in the ass. He's a much harder fight than the Destroyer for that reason. Because the Destroyer can't heal, and, you know, when you have a good skills, good weapons, and all that shit, it's a piece of cake. Knoxx, same thing, you just gotta take him out quick enough. And really just don't, like I said, don't let him heal.
Right.
You see those combat medics, you take them out. Like, the hardest part right now is dealing with him while he's being, like, safeguarded by that, badass... with a badass, with Devastator right there. There we go. With the power core, we got him! There we go. What does he drop? Unique gun? And we could easily take out the badass Devastator. Also, I hear another jetpack guy, but he's probably dead. Well, victory screech! Zeg,
Yeah.
why didn't you join in the victory screech?
Oh, I'm sorry.
They say he crawled from one of the most nastiest places in the ocean. So now, you might be wondering what the dreaded code is. BYCO.
DYCO? Oh.
Thank you. With Knoxx out of the way, I don't need to hide my signal anymore. Find the control room overlooking the warehouse floor. The computer interface for the detonator should be there. Athena out.
All of these lockers and all of these ammo crates.
Before you place the detonator, you need to expose the conditions to ensure their destruction.
So let's see what we got over here.
Should be nearby. Athena out. As soon as you place the detonator, the countdown will begin. I suggest you steal as much weaponry as you can carry before the timer reaches 0. Consider this your payment for all of that.
Now,
Athena
we started looting. What's in the... Ooh! Ooh! War Guardian. More legendaries. Okay, wrong way. I still hear the jetpack soldiers, though. There are a shit ton of these things. Oh yeah, we got 2 minutes to loot this place. So... Wow, that was ass. That was also ass. Come on. Be something good, please. Oh! Equalizer. What's this? Shitty. Shitty. Don't bother with the white crates. Shitty. Get the red crates. Or the or the lance crates. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Crappy. Another tip. Just run. If you see orange, just run for it. Alright, come on. Come on, give me my loot. Give me my loot. I want my guns. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, nothing, nothing. This is shitty. Really shitty.
1 minute until
Come on.
you are a red
Damn it.
smear on the sand. Hurry.
I'm looting. Leave me alone. I'm looting. I need my loot. Come on, game. Give me something good before I have to run out of here. How do they expect you to, like, loot chests in there? Because I know there's a glitch that they didn't fix. But you need, like, 2 people to do it.
You only have 30 seconds left. Athena out.
I want to rob more. I earned this. Come on, game. Fine. 30 seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some ending, eh? We just watch the place blow up and then we get a drum beat.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, you want to know the easiest way to get back to the hub?
Mhm.
Literally doing
How?
this.
Oh, okay.
No, wrong! Ah, son of a bitch. Vigigames, Egg.
Video games.
Vigigames. Alright. I opened my phone, Zig, and I forgot I had the picture of frickin' Angus Oblong up there. Oh my god. Is he humping a stuffed monkey?
I hope not.
I've seen everything tonight, Zig. I've seen everything tonight, Zig. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye!
Hey, sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
See what I mean? We gotta go all the way out to meet her for another side quest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I just realized that is a great hint at Borderlands 2. What happens?
Mhm.
You see, it's a winged skag, Zig.
Yep.
You get it, Zig? Do you get it?
Yeah, I get
I
it.
appreciate all your effort.
Good.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Take this. You deserve it.
Knoxed out. Alright. So our eyes are yet to open.
What are you waiting for? Get going.
So we got extra time. But here's the thing, I don't feel like doing, I really don't want to do some side quests, is the thing. Because, like, we gotta drive all over to do them.
Mhm.
So I don't know what to do.
Wow, you're not dead.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Yeah, we just got a shit ton of quests to do. So, should we do another game for the, like, should we do, like, another game for, like, the next hour, or, should we just, like, continue playing this until, that?
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available.
Do you really want to do the side quest since this is gonna be another, just like pretty much us driving around and shit?
Yeah, for the most part, it's gonna be all that.
Mhm.
So, what to do? What should we do for the rest of the night? We got, like, an hour. Since we beat Secret Armory,
Mhm.
I'll take a look at the game. We could definitely do some, like, quick little game for, like, this whole sort of thing. So this will be, I guess, the finale of Borderlands for now. So we're gonna continue Borderlands around Halloween for another DLC. We'll see what we can do. Actually, no, I was looking at a game that we're gonna do another day. But let's see. So you know what, guys, sit back, relax, and I'm gonna go offline 1 sec, and we'll be right back with some. I'm like looking at a dartboard. Yeah.
Mhm.
Trying to think. I'm like looking at all my games. What's a good quickie? Wait. We'll be right back with some.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. See you guys in a bit.